Hello and welcome everybody. We have the Global Lab patch notes for March 27th, 2026. Let's get right into it. We have some more class changes. Warrior Succession is getting some PvE damage increases. Here we can see the damage increasing from 4,800 to 5,300 across all boards. PvP damage application ratio is going down to keep it balanced in PvP at the same value. River Strike 3 going up 400% to 4,500, 4,000%. Again, PvP damage application going down. Groundbreaking going up by roughly 400% as well. Ground Slam going up by 600%. PvP application ratio only going down 1%, so slight damage increase here for sure. Then we have the Crush skill, 200% going up. Well, yeah, pretty much 200% on all hits. PvP application going down 3%, so probably a slight loss there. The last hit application going down by 2 as well. Then we have the rotating split going up by 300% with a 1% reduction almost. Nothing too crazy. And then ground splitting going up to 3,100. Moving on to Berserker, similar thing. Berserker Succession getting PvE damage increases 200% on the Destroyer or Frenzy Destroyer. PvP application going down a little bit. Accordingly, the damage. Succession Extreme Frenzy Destroyer skill to which additional hit damage is applied is also increased. The Bird's Wind Split, again, an increase. This one's 600%. PvP application going down only to 17%, so definitely a slight PvP increase. Fierce Attack, we see a 600% increase as well on the first hit, second hit, and the Beast State strikes going up by 500. Damage application going down by 4%. Beast State going down by 3%. Then we have the Predator Hunt going up 300% and 400%. PvP application going down by 3. Raging Lightning going up by 300% roughly, and 100% on the final hit. PvP application going down by 2. Then the Ancient Wave going up by 800%, and the PvP application going down only by 2. Devastation going up 900%, and the PvP application going down by 3 roughly. Dark Knight, similar thing, but this time Awakening. Spirit Hunt going up by 200%, PvP application going down by 3, so probably a bigger loss there. Spirit Oxidation going up by 200% on all hits, PvP application going down by 2. Spirit Oxidation going up 300. Oh no, the Flow Spirit Oxidation going up by 700%. No, 300%, excuse me. PvP application only going down by 1. Scattering Darkness, the Phantom Sword Strike going up by 200. The Magic Strike going up by 300. PvP application going down by 2 and down by 1 respectively. Then we got the Bombing skill going up by 200%, Magic Strike also 200, and the PvP application going down by 2% in both cases. Seeds of Disaster going up by 400% damage, PvP application going down by 2. Rooted Disaster, we see 300% increase and PvP application going down by 1. Legacy of the Spirit going up by roughly 500%. 400 to 500. PvP application going down by 2. Then we got Reigning Despair. Damage increase of 200%. Application going down by 2. And Darkstar Clouds finally going up by 200% on 300. And the PvP application going down by 2. Similar thing again, Maegu Succession. So we have the Lantern skill going up by 200% on all hits. Across the board, 300 on the third hit. PvP application going down by 2. The Crater skill going up significantly by 1,300%. PvP application going down by 5. And the Ghost Whirlwind going up by 500%. The second hit damage by 400, and the PvP application going down by 2. There's also a change on the Lantern skill. The speed of the skill's animation during casting has been changed so that it activates more quickly, even when not used in conjunction with other skills. Then we have Dosa, the 2 Succession Flow 2 Crosscuts, damage increase of 300 on both first and second hit, PvP application going down by 2. The Winter Shower Fog Soldier effect going up significantly by 2,300%. PvP application going down to 19 from 31, so big drop there. But the critical hit chance is being set to 100% as well. Then we can see the Spring Frost going up by 200% on the first hit and 600% on the second hit. PvP application is going down by 3% on the first and going down by 2% on the second hit. Small net positive on the second hit damage. And the activation speed of the skills Winter Shower, Spring Frost, and End Slash have been slightly increased. And the Gap Slash skill has been added. So there is a succession Gap Slash being added. Here we see 8,800% times 2. Looks like 100% crit hit rate. Not sure, I think that's 10 stamina. This might be frontal guard, but we'll see that when it comes out. It does look to have a 20% increase skill, but we'll see. Moving on, we have Dosa. Here comes the gunman. The first hit damage is the same as before. The live ammunition going up by 1,300%. PP application going down by 7%. Then we see the Marnie rounds going up by almost 2,000%. PP application going down by 7. The hidden card, the skill varies depending on the level of the Smiling Deception skill. So here we can see the live ammunition going up by 500. PP application going down by 8%. Marnie rounds going up again, a big chunk by 2,300 it looks like. PvP application going down by 8%. Unfolding Death, we're seeing a big increase of 600% on the live ammunition. PvP application going down by 6. Marnie rounds going up 800% with PvP application going down by 6 as well. Bloodbath going up by 400% on the the live rounds. PvP application going down by 3. And Marnie rounds also going up by 400 with PvP application going down by 3. And then we have finally Bulletstorm going up 2,100% with less hits. So it used to be 3,017 hits. Now it's going 5,100 for 12 hits. PvP application going down by 5% on the live rounds. And the Marnie rounds are going up by 2,100. But also 1,900. But again, 12 hits instead of 17, and the PvP damage application going down by 5. Finally, as a number for Bulletstorm, as the number of hits of the skill has been adjusted, the health recovery effect has been changed as follows as well. So the live ammo will restore 125 instead of 85, and the Marnie rounds will go from 60 to 85. And the activation speed of skills has been increased. Then we have some class modifications and changes on Dracania. They fixed an issue with some effects and sounds were not outputting using the Splitting Claw. Then we have Wukong, Get Out of the Way. The description of the knockdown effect and the skill description has been modified. And then we have Seraph. They fixed an issue with the Dig into Thrust skill could not be activated during Sprint, while the Condemnation stayed after the Twist Pull. Then we have the improvement of inland fishing revenue for Odraxia. I think Asper Khan and Ailton Village. It is Ailton Village. Rumors are circulating. The ecosystems of rare fish have formed. So Gar have started appearing in the reaches of Upper Odraxia as well. And the probability has been increased everywhere else by 6.6. Betas have started appearing in Ailton Village. This is definitely nice for the fishing contest. And the probability of the Gar appearing in the Junaid River, which passes through Tariff and Asper Khan, has also been increased by 7.8 times. Then we have a small change on the price cap of some crafted items. So here we can see some of the cooking utensils like the iridescent Mewa, the rice cake soup, and the miraculous herbal medicine. The existing price is 90 million. It is now going to 900 million max, so with a 1,000% growth rate. We also have some changes on a few meals. The hearty meal, a neat and tidy, a table full of snacks, assorted rice cakes and such, going up by 500%, including the gentle herbal medicine. So we're seeing an increase from 200 to 1 billion, 100 to 500, but pretty much 500% increase. Intermediate alchemy tools, advanced alchemy tools, and cooking and such, going up by roughly 187%. Then we see some increases on the Serendian traditional cooking and alchemy tools by 450% roughly. Then we see the carriage registration for the upper carriage going up by 283, the noble carriage as well. The Peridot Forest Path going up from 1.94 bill to 5.55 at max price, so 286% increase. The wheels, or pretty much all Forest Path items, going up by almost 200% with 199.5. And then we see an increase on the fishing rods as well of roughly 850, 855, 271, and 271 on the Calpheon rods. Overall, bringing them all in line at around 12 million. The Forest Path Wagon and Fishing Rod items, the price cap has been changed as follows, depending on the enhancement level as well. But here we can see some extra growth rates on the enhanced versions. Definitely going up there, up to 800% increase on the final one, with a full fishing rod fetching a nice 1.2 billion instead of 250 million. Unnecessary wording has also been removed from the Spectre's energy, and its usage has been made more clearly. Then also the material used to enhance the Marnie sniper rifle has been changed to the condensed magical blackstone instead of the gems. Overall, higher usage. Oh, no, accidentally pressed back. Then we have a small increase world bosses and on Vell and Garmoth. So overall, the value of the bundles and the Heart of the Ocean has been increased by 160% compared to previous value. It is pretty much just a silver or gold bar increase, nothing too crazy. Small increase on the Vell's Fine Powder, going from 8 to 12 to 11 to 15. The corals going up from 45 to 60 to 50 to 70, nothing too crazy. Then we have the Sealed Black Magic Crystals being added to the Garmoth bundle, and some extra gold bars. Overall, slight increase, good for inflation, but otherwise not a big deal. Then we have Quest and Knowledge. There's some changes, so you can no longer get certain knowledge. Then, as above, the quests have been changed so they can no longer be done, and the following quests have been removed. So this is the Winter Season Protect Fugar and Fugar's Secrets to Success. And the Balance main quest from before the remake has been removed. Measures have been taken so that characters who were in the middle of the relevant main quest can continue with the Balance after the remake. Then we have the background NPC effects cutscenes. So more terrain knowledge has been added for Papua Crinea, Crow's Nest, and Okila regions. So here we have the glow effect being introduced. Then we also have a small change for Blue Battlefield. A respawn location has been added for Ovia Academy and the Ovia Coast. So overall, 2 new respawns. These have been used by quite a few people, including ourselves. It is definitely a nice alternative, but it is now available. The texture of the UI changes, the texture of the promotion and instant complete buttons on the worker list have been changed, and the description for related Godorite equipment has been removed from some UIs. And then finally, we have fixes and changes. Corsair, there was an issue with the portrait capture, nothing too crazy. They fixed an issue where the Power of the Sky buff was intermittently not removed upon entering Phase 2 during the St. Jordan raid of the Aetherion. Then they fixed an issue where the Orbital Light buff obtained from the Orbita Castle grounds was applying a minus 30 reduction, which got removed. They also fixed an issue where some monsters in Star's End were placed at high altitudes. They fixed an issue where the character could not move when reaching a specific location in Tunkuda. Fixed some appearance states for Dream, Ardena, and Doom. They fixed some issue with appearance looking like a Dream Doom when landing on the sea. They fixed an issue where the Ash Crow harness effect remained when dismounting Rockdalo by consuming all Okila's breath on the water. They fixed an issue where the sound was quiet when hit with the Black Spirit summoned. The names of transparent NPCs in Gauda Village have been changed so they are not displayed. And improvements have been made so you can gain alchemy experience points when crafting by performing simple alchemy on the Essence of Abundant Sky. Fixed an issue where the NPC interest UI was displayed when a sudden quest was accepted after selling trade items. Character portrait creation waiting time has been reduced from a maximum of 1 minute to 15 seconds. They also fixed an issue on the alignment of guild names of guilds that applied to participate in base war UI being awkward. Fixed some issues with messages at the top of the screen in the AOS. Boss codex to fix an issue where bookmarks were not being applied to some boss pages for 8, 9, and 10. And then we have some general pad mode fixes, something with an X button being displayed in the top right corner for my stats and detailed stats. Then when the hunting ground information UI and the stat UI opened at the same time, pressing the close will now close the stat display first. They also fixed an issue where the position of selected class box was incorrect, and an issue where title and key guide text in the pet appearance was ellipses. TLDR, overall, general changes. Academy Respawn, I'm actually a little bit sad because it means, sure, it makes it easier to reset. At the same time, it means more people will be using it. Then we have the background NPC effects and cutscenes. Um, well, the highlight on those places, that is great. Definitely not making it more available. Vell and Garmoth, good that it's being buffed. Marnie Sniper Rifle, good change. Central market increases, definitely very nice, well overdue, including on almost all the furniture. Then inland fishing, it's always nice to have alternatives. And then finally the buffs. To be honest, the Deadeye feels a bit much. I'm a bit surprised by that, but I have heard she's not doing too great. Dosa and Maegu, yeah, nothing too crazy, just a few skills. But Dark Knight, Awakening definitely getting a buff, even though I have not heard bad things. Berserker, I've heard bad things in Succession on grinding. This might be able to give them a little boost. And then finally, we got the Warrior Succession. I also have heard they could use a little pick me up on Succession. Awakening is doing fine. Yeah, this looks like a nice balanced increase. Definitely with some net increases in PvP as well, at least on some skills, but nothing too crazy.